Hello, Lions. This is Miss Lambert, your librarian here at Reedy High School. I am going to show you how to use the Reedy Library module, which is going to be located in many of your English class Canvas courses, and it could be also in any teacher's course in the building. So I want to show you how to navigate it and how to use it, and also if you want to find a book, how to do that. So in Canvas, no matter what course you're in, you should have a Find a Library Book tab right here or link, and if you click on that, and then you click on open in a new tab, it is going to open you to the Reedy High School catalog. So up here, I generally put these change month to month based on the displays that are here in the library. So if you're like, oh, a teen's guide to getting stuff done, that looks like a book I'm interested in, you can click on it. You can find out more. You can find out where it's located when it lives on the shelf, but also we have all the books that are on these links up here on display in the library for you to come and explore. So that should be in all of your courses. So in your modules for different courses, if you have a Reedy library module, I'm going to show you how to use these resources. So this is a Genially right here, and once it loads, I'm going to walk you through how to use this. So there's a bunch of information on this Genially. This is new this year. I added the test prep information that's on the library website, and this is a video that shows you how to access that. So if you click on this test prep, it's going to take you to this page right here. And again, there's that video, but that is the information about our test prep, and it shows you in the video how to access it. So I'm going to show you how to get to that too in just a minute once we get through some of this stuff. So first of all, I'm going to do the find a book. So if you want to find a book in Reedy Library, you can watch this video right here, and it shows you how to search for a book and then how to find the book here in the library. So I'm going to click on this magnifying glass, and again, it's going to take me to our catalog. So let's say that you are looking for a book about fear. I'm going to type in the word fear here, and then you'll notice a bunch of books are populated here. So it's going to tell you if it's nonfiction and then where that book is. It's going to tell you if it's fiction, the genre. So if this one is horror, this one is fantasy, this one is dystopian, this one is nonfiction, history and government. But you're going to be able to access those books here. So let's say that I am interested in this one, The Cold War. So if I click on this, it's going to give me a little more about the book, the summary, so I can read more about that book here. I can see that it is in nonfiction, history and government. I can see who the author is. Maybe I've read a book by a certain author and I know I want to look up that book and see if that author has written any other books. It's going to give you subjects here. So if you're like, oh, well, I'd really like to read more about the Cold War. So you can click on Cold War and see what else is returned from that subject. That surely cannot be the only book we have on the Cold War, but perhaps. And then you can also click back here to results in order to, well, we're going to have to retype our initial search in here. So perhaps I want to look at a different book, and so I come back over here, and let's say I want to look up this book. So again, I can click on the author. I can find more books by that author right there. And then I can read more about this book here, and it just gives you some more general information there. So that is how you can search for a book. You can also search, so let's say I want to go fear. You can also tell it over here that what you're interested in. So if you click on this collection and expand it, you'll see there's 52 books in nonfiction related to fear, realistic fiction 34, fantasy 29, graphic novel 20, horror 17, and it goes on down the list. So you can see all the different collections here, and then you can see in what so if you're like, I definitely want a horror or scary book, okay, so I can click on horror and scary, and then it's going to pull up all the books about fear or that deal with fear in horror and scary. So that is how you search for a book. And again, I show you all that in this video right here. Another resource that we have is Mac and Via. And so Mac and Via contains both ebooks and audiobooks. And so if you click over to these videos right here, show you how to access both Sora and Mac and Via, the apps. And so I'm going to click on the library website here. Should be a link. Let's see. I'm going to double check that link because it should just be reedylibrary.com, but I'll double check that for you. So whenever you click on ebooks and audiobooks right here, it's going to give you the video and the instructions about how to log into Mac and Via, how to log into Sora. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Mac and Via and show you how to do that. If you type in Reedy as your school, and then this should be your ADS logon, which is for students, your 6-digit student ID, possibly your 8-digit birthday, unless you've had to change your password. For staff, it's going to be your ADS logon, which I'm having trouble remembering mine apparently. Let's see. I will get it in just a moment. Any moment we'll have it. So I'm going to log into Mac and Via. And then you'll notice over here you can search all resources here. If you're like, I definitely want an ebook, I want a book that I can read, etc., then you can click there. And so let's say that I am interested in this one right here. So I can click on this little eye, and it is going to give me some information here about the book, some subjects, etc. And then I can either check it out or I can open it and look and see if I want to read that one. If it's maybe I want to add things to my favorites and then, check them out in a different order or whatever, I can do that. So those are our ebooks. And then here are our audiobooks. And so same thing again, I can come over here and I can click on this little eye and I can find out more about this audiobook. You can check it out and then download it on your device, or you can listen to it right there for a little test. So let's go back to our Canvas course. So that's how you do Mac and Via. I'll let you log into this video or watch this video if you're interested in finding an ebook or an audiobook on Sora. In addition, we have these resources, research tools for high school, which is going to take you to this Genially, which is also in the module, and it's the second page. It's this one right here. So if you click on that, it's going to be this exact same thing. These are all of our resources that we provide here at Reedy High School for you and in Frisco ISD for research. So we have information here on academic ethics, using sources with academic integrity. This is a notes page that is already APA formatted for your references page. This is a notes and works cited page for MLA already formatted for you, so you can click on either of those and make a copy of them. This has information about lots of different types of resources that you can use for research. This video basically shows you how to use sources. This one shows you about academic ethics, and then this one's all about images. So you can click here for image sources, and then all these different image sources. This gives you, I think, a presentation about research information. So all of this is just general information about how to research using Frisco ISD resources in Mac and Via. And then this one is, of course, your page about specifically Reedy Library. So in here is also, I wanted to show you, loading. So this is our YouTube channel for the library. This is my email in case you need to email me a question or you need help. And then this is the phone number here to Reedy Library in case you're outside of school and you need help. You can call and leave a message there, I guess, if it's outside of school and probably not here. And then down here we just have some additional information. So Lions, I hope this is helpful, and I hope this helps you find an independent reading book when you need one. And if you're going to come to the library to get an independent reading book, I highly suggest that you go through the catalog first and at least pull up, 2 or 3 books that you are interested in, so you can just come here and I can help you find them. Then you can pull them off the shelf and look at them and figure out if that is a book that you want to read. I look forward to seeing you in the library, Lions. You can come by anytime before school to check out a book, as well as during advisory once we start our advisory times where you can go to the library during advisory. So just know that those are your options for independent reading.